Here's the case I call the power of apologies. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and in that era, there was not much diversity. There were few people of color and a few Jewish kids like me. As a boy, I had never experienced anti Semitism face to face, but that all changed one day in high school. I was walking down the hall between classes, and a kid I barely knew stopped me. Before I could say a word, he leaned in, looked me in the eye, and said, "Shouldn't you be dead in an oven?" I was shocked by his insolence and deeply hurt by his words. I wanted to tell my dad, but I was afraid he would turn it into a big deal and make things worse. So I just buried my feelings, but I never forgot the incident. Flash forward decades later. I was at LAX heading to my departure gate. I caught the eye of someone who was staring at me. Despite the ears and the hairline, I recognized him immediately, and it was that guy. He approached me and began introducing himself, but I cut him off. "I know who you are," I said. He paused with a solemn look on his face and then simply said, "I'm sorry." Nothing more, just, "I'm sorry." A million retorts went through my head like a spinning roulette wheel. I thought of everything from a loud public dressing down to a sinister "F you." But in the end, I did none of these things. Instead, I simply accepted his apology. Why? Why didn't I lash out at him and deliver at least some of the pain he had caused me? Did I excuse him for his youth? No, he was old enough to know better. I accepted his apology because I considered the incredible courage it took for him to see me, to approach me, and to apologize to me. He didn't have to, but he did. In mediation, you want to honor the opposing side's offer, even if it's just an apology. It shows that you appreciate their efforts. They feel heard and understood. This opens the door to deeper negotiation and goes a long way towards getting the resolution you want. Today, when I think of the awful words from that boy in high school, I cannot help but also think of the kind words of that man in the airport. I'm Jeff Kravitz, expert mediator in Los Angeles. I solve problems. Let's talk about yours.